Everybody, it's your girl Wisdom, host of the Wisdom Experience, which premieres tomorrow night. I can't believe that we are almost there. I'm so excited. Um, Today is Thursday, October 22nd, and today's I'm gonna try my absolute best not to get as emotional as I feel about today's post. Um, First things first, I found this story from a blog on the webpage of Explosive. If you're not familiar with Explosive, she is a femc, a female MC. She is definitely I would say that she is the greatest rapper alive, who is also the greatest rapper unsigned. And I'm not saying the greatest female rapper alive. I mean that some of you guys need to step your game up because she is really, really raw. So myspace.com/explosive, XPLOSEV, if you want to check out her page, her music. But the blog is on blogs.myspace.com/explosive, XPLOSEV. The story that I'm about to report is very dismal, and I just hope that you guys will follow it. Um, I just, when I see a story like this, I just think about number one, where are people's priorities? And number two, I think about the selfishness of people who bear seeds. What you need to understand, and I posted this on my Facebook to the people who follow me on Facebook, is that everyone who has born a child is not fit to be a mother. Okay. Now, and everyone who has birthed a child is not a mother. There are people who have birthed children, given them up for adoption immediately, done whatever. What I want you to understand is that everybody needs a ride once in a while. And what some of our ladies, what some of us need to understand is that birthing a baby makes you no more than a vessel. You have to put in work to be a mother. That's the bottom freaking line. I don't care what Webster says. I don't care what your mama said. I don't care what your preacher says. It takes more than birthing a child to be a mother. You are just a vessel. For example, Abraham and Sarah. Sarah laughed when God, oh my gosh. Y'all, my favorite, y'all, I promise you, my custom beaded bracelet from Shamari Creations that I was going to show you guys today just popped. I must wear it too much. I really love it. When I get another piece, I'll show it to you because I want you guys to get hip to Shamari Creations. It's new, it's up and coming, and most importantly, it's from the Berg. Orangeburg, South Carolina, that is. So, oh man, look at these wonderful beads. So much time went into this. And I'm going to have to take it back to the owner and be like, can you please rebead my bracelet? But Abraham and Sarah were in old age. You remember Sarah laughed when God said that she was going to have a baby. She ended up having that baby. Now, that's not to say that Sarah wasn't Isaac's mother. Do you remember that she went to the maiden and got the maiden to sleep with Abraham to try and have the baby? Because you can't force that promise. And what I want you to understand is that Isaac was the promise. Isaac was the promise. Sarah was just the vessel. So I don't need people to get it confused because you birthed the promise that makes you entitled in some way to the benefits and the reapings of what that promise entails. That devil is a liar. If you want to be a mother, be a mother. You know what I mean? Don't be a mother to try to keep a man. Don't be a mother to try to be able to sit on your butt and collect welfare or state assistance. Don't be a mother for you to be able to sell them to someone or to sell them to someone to claim on their taxes. Be a mother. Be a mother. And if you can't be a mother, There are so many women who want to be mothers, so many families who want children that they don't care what race they are, what color they are, whether they've been strung out on crack because you were too selfish. This is what I mean. That motherhood doesn't start when the baby comes out. You've been smoking crack all 9 months. Now somebody wants your baby. You act like, oh, it's a problem. You didn't want that baby, because if you really wanted that baby, you'd have got off crack. Look, I ain't here to be nice. I'm here to be real. And I'm very angered by the story that I'm about to share. 2 toddlers in in Mississippi, were left at home while the mother and aunt went to go take a friend home. The house catches on fire. One boy is dead. The other is in critical condition. I will say that again for you. 2 toddlers, ages 2 and 3, were left in a home in Mississippi while their mother and aunt went to take one friend home. House catches on fire. One child is dead. The other is in critical condition. Should I have to say more about how disgusting this is? You know that they're black, right? Because I don't know why we feel like independence is coming to the babies early at 2 and 3. You can just leave your baby at home. First of all, the terrible twos, hello somebody. I wouldn't leave my baby in the room by themselves. You talking about the whole house? While you are about to leave the whole house, get in a car and go take somebody somewhere? Question number 1, why did it take 2 people to take one person home? Whoever had the license should have went. Or whoever had the car should have went. Or, most cars, let's see. Let's say they have a 4-seater. 2 baby seats, the friend in the back, the mama and the aunt in the front. I don't understand why the babies were left at home. Now, what's really the gotcha, if I may quote my beautiful inspiration, Miss Lori Ann Gibson, Boom Cat, the gotcha is that if you watch the video, it opens with the screams of who I can only assume is the mother. But maybe it's not. Because if you watch the video, you will see the neighbors distraught. They started calling the family when the house caught on fire. Some of them actually tried to go in to save the babies, but the smoke and the fire was too much for them to overcome. And then the aunt, at the end of the video, they ask this chick, anybody from Orangeburg know about poo-poo? Okay, this poo-poo. All right. Okay, not for real, but when you see it, you'll know, because I want to slap her right now. And I don't want to hear that people grieve differently. Sometimes you say things when you're in, no. She meant what she said. She said what she meant, and I will slap her. Okay. They asked her, does she regret leaving the kids in the house? And she said no. She don't know how the fire started, whether the boy started the fire, whether somebody threw something in the house to start the fire. What she need to be able to do is get in there and see if her purse is burned up, because her food stamp card was in there. What y'all want me to say to that? I have 2 nephews. Now, mind you, my nephews are grown, but they are my nephews. Them being old and able to take care of themselves, if something happened to them, I would still be distraught. I love you, Jonathan and Marcus. I really, really do. But we are talking about a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. And I will slap you. Please send me your comments, thewisdomexperience@gmail.com. Subscribe to The Wisdom Experience on YouTube. And just look for me to be bringing more stuff. I can't even... I feel I'm so Beyonce right now, speechless. Okay. This is ridiculous. Your food stamp card was in your pocketbook. Bitch, you left your nephews in the house. 2 and 3. Or the toddlers. I think it was 2 boys, but it's 2 toddlers nonetheless. 2 and 3 nonetheless. 1 dead, 1 in critical condition, because y'all really went on a crack run. You get the, okay. I'm just saying now. I'm from Orangeburg. I grew up on the hill. I know what it looked like when I see it. Watch the auntie. I ain't seen the mama yet. Watch the auntie. The man came and cut your grass and y'all gave him a ride home. It took both of y'all to go and leave the babies. It's something more to that story. Holla at me, y'all. I love you. Peace.